What's up, guys? I'm the Gundrive Gamer, and you are watching the Gundrive Gaming channel. And today, we are going to do some more Aria of Sorrow. Can you beat Aria of Sorrow with kicks only? Let's check it out. Might help if I pick up the right controller. So basically, all we're going to be able to do is press the jump button, and boy, I need to spin my window a little bit. There we go. Because if I'm actually seeing, Soma in the window, it's just going to mess everything up. So we want to get out of where we're at. Because we're going to want to do some leveling up, and it's not that we can't do it here, it's just, well, actually, we can do it here. I was thinking it would be pretty inefficient, and I guess it can be kind of efficient. But I think this is basically what we're going to do for the 2 hours that we got left. Is, unfortunately, Lugatiel did some bad stuff in Dark Souls, and that ruined the extra time that I would have to do this today. Ended up being a summoner in for the Lost Sinner boss fight, which we already completed it, but we didn't do it with Lugatiel, and we need to complete at least a weapon that we'll never use. We apparently need to finish at least 3 of the 4 boss battles that you can have her along with you, with her living through the battles. And also you have to defeat her, so you have to summon her. Yeah, we didn't do that the first time, so I had burnt. Not only did I burn a bonfire aesthetic, I did it in the wrong place, then I did it in the right place, and since I'm a spellcaster, since I'm a sorcerer in that one, we're not doing like super good damage on the Lost Sinner for just the fact that we're doing it for it. Basically, we burn the bonfire aesthetic. We basically at new game plus stats. Yeah, I'm not feeling doing this again. Wow. Definitely going to heal up after this. So we did that. I was having trouble, and I dropped a whole bunch of souls in the boss chamber, and I did it 3 times because I was having so much trouble. Lugatiel kept falling down. We were actually supposed to start this part. We're supposed to start this game almost an hour. Well, really an hour ago from right now. But Lugatiel, she kept dying. And I was like, no, I've got all these boss souls, or I've got all these souls just sitting back there. I want to get my souls back. And it ended up being barely able to scrape by with both me and Lugatiel alive. I made things a lot more difficult than they needed to be on that last attempt, but survived, and enough to gain up, I don't know, about 9 levels after that. So it was overall a very comical story. So we also had some memory corruption going on. Not really memory corruption, but lost all of a lot of the game data that we had for this run. So I had to go back and redo everything because we were back right before Legion. And I think what happened was my computer likes to restart for like my antivirus and stuff, and sometimes if I guess it won't, the information won't be saved from like the last 24 hours, or unless you go back into the game or something. I don't know exactly how good Visual Boy Advance is with that, which is what I'm using for this game. And that's because I don't have a good way to capture this game right now on an actual console. So, yeah. And I think that had happened, so I probably even had the save sitting there that we needed. But when I restarted, I think I didn't go back to the save that we made, and so it just didn't happen. It wasn't there, and I was trying all other kinds of challenge runs that just, they didn't pan out. There is one, like I said, that we're going to be doing that's going to follow this. It's going to be very doable. Already tested it out. It works fine. And it's going to be a lot quicker than this. It's definitely have a little bit of difficulty at first because of what it is. And I'll just let you know that it's very similar to a popular game's speedrun. And that's all the information you're going to get. So you just have to, if you like this game, you want to see what that challenge run is, you'll have to see it later. Know that this guy, he's from Men in Black 2 because he's a ball champion. Need a lock level. Why is it backwards? I was working on and I may at some time finish it. It's probably gonna be off camera though. There's a really dumb it for Final Fantasy 1 on the NES, and I don't think it's I may finish it, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be possible. It's a very bad rule set. I saw Seer do a really dumb thing that he wanted to do, and I was like, oh wait, I can just do this. Maybe this would be a lot more easier and a lot more fun. And then when I started running through, oh, this is what it's going to mean to have to do this, it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Well, maybe I can try without a character, so now that I'm thinking about it. Go back and save, looking at what my HP is sitting at. So we've got 2 enemies left that are kind of immediately in front of our faces right now, and that is Graham and Grant. And Graham isn't really necessarily too bad. I don't want to blow any of the health items on him. Like I said, the second floor of him is really going to be probably the big thing that we gotta worry about. Third form is going to be a little bit annoying to get ourselves lined up. But other than that, we'll be okay. So luckily, I was paying attention. Luckily, I do have all this stuff recorded. That way, you know, when I was playing, I could just keep going to my menu to see what level we were at. So that was no big deal. So we were at level 51, we're at 52 right now. It's a lot of souls to level up again, so let's go fight the boss again. So we can, and I'm going to do it, we can, as long as we're not using, no, that's not the right one. Oh, I didn't farm Triton. That was what I should have done before I came back. Was I didn't? I got Triton before. You guys saw me grab Triton, but don't have him now. So we'll go ahead and go with the Golem. And we'll quit the claim, but we're not going to use it. So you can have any of the stuff equipped that you want, just as long as, you know, never press that button. At least not in battles. Decent damage. So in this form, as long as I don't go early like I did, and I've got good aim, like he can never hit us. The only thing is, it takes a really, really long time to get his HP down. The wither down just a little bit here, a little bit there. Let's go ahead and soul set ourselves to oh, that's right. We need to have all this equipped anyway. Never mind. I think we need it. We probably need it when we start the battle as well. So let me. I'm trying to get killed here. Yeah. I'm over here worried about that one soul that I didn't farm after resetting the game. Well, after the game reset. And then I'm like, oh wait, if we're going to go fight this guy, we need to have this specific setup that they want. So they want us to have Giant Bat, Succubus, and Flame Demon. Then if our damage just looks abysmal, which it probably will, we'll go ahead and just farm some more. Press start button, please, get those cutscenes. Yeah, this looks useful. And we need the level ups anyway, so it's not maybe as bad as what it seems that we're doing this way. We need the level ups for Grant, so that's exactly what we are going to do that. this area. This one right here had better level up capabilities. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit more annoying trying to fight the rat eater, but you know, more annoying, but you get a lot more souls. Yeah, I'd say that really matters because take a look at the enemies here, the ones that we were just fighting. Basilisk. Oh, well, they give us 600 experience. Okay. Never mind what I was going to say there. I'm going to put the claim so we don't accidentally use it. Here instead of this is not the best one. This one's great. Fortunately, we won't be sticking around long enough for it. Another thing that I want to bring up because I think I talked about it before and everything was so I mentioned something about I thought that there were like blue zombies or something that let you do something. I was very, very vague about how I was trying to explain it. I was like, I thought there were other zombies that could do something, and what it ended up being was there's a flesh golem. That was the one that I was trying to explain on what it did. There's a flesh golem. Well, we're most of the way there. Also, most of our magic can do this. But yeah, there's a flesh golem that had the effect that I was thinking of, and that's if you have bad food in your inventory, such as even have any. I think I ate one. Yeah, I still think I ate one by accident earlier. If you have like the rotten meat, beef, when you have the flesh golem that says something about finding delicacies from not good food or whatever, you'll let you eat some of that stuff and then you recover HP off of it. So my real extremely long explanation from a video that I did like 10 weeks ago. It was worth it though. So let's just see. So we got 658. They're supposed to give 600. And they're gonna give us just a little bit more than that. Hard to tell when your last digit isn't end in one, but we're getting more than 600. Okay, 220. That'd be easier to minus. Okay, so 220, so we're getting 719. For things that might increase the strength a little bit more. So, I mean, there's the war fatigues that give us 70. Okay, so it would be the samurai armor if I were going to equip anything else. Unfortunately, I think this is what most of the rest of the game is going to look like. Because we do have that, and I'm sorry for dropping the ball on this name again, but I believe it's Chaos is the name of the final boss in the game. But we still got Graham and that doesn't have to be Julius is the one, because you can actually play as Julius later. But the Julius fight, after we get done being Graham, we're gonna have the Julius fight, and oh boy, is that a fight! Oh boy, is that gonna be interesting. I have fought him at extremely low levels before, and boss that, like, he doesn't even really count as a boss. I don't remember if he gives you souls or not. He might give you like 5,000-6,000 souls or something. But you're like, oh, his sprite's just about the same size as mine. He can't be that hard. But he gets a lot of iframes. He just dodges your attacks really well sometimes. I think that was just an increase of our defensive power. Yeah. Nothing interesting there anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother, like, because we can, there's ways that we can boost our strength in that battle, but I'm just not gonna bother with it because we need to, like I said, we need to level up anyway. Once we get about 10 strength per hit, we should be alright. We should be able to finish the fight pretty easily at that point, and it's all leveling up for the Julius fight anyway, so might as well do that. And if you're new here and you don't know what the Castlevania Kicks Only challenge is, these attacks that I'm doing right now are the only ones that we're allowed to do. Anything where Soma would kick, that's what we're doing. Baylor ended up being a much easier fight than I thought it would be. We ended up giving up way too early on fighting Legion. So we should have been able to take out Legion a lot quicker than we did while we were playing. But we got them. So another thing, as far as challenge runs go, I do have a Final Fantasy one in mind, and not the Final Fantasy one on the NES. And that one I would like to do. I'm really hoping I can get it because it would be a way to debunk. And not to like be like ha 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 or something like that. It's just like somebody didn't finish a Final Fantasy challenge, and I'm not gonna say who or anything. We're not gonna be pointing that out really, but I do believe that the reason why they could not finish the Final Fantasy challenge that they had was because of the version that they were playing on. Plus, I believe that there were some things that they didn't understand about how they worked in the game. So they were probably using inferior equipment for the challenge as well. Basically, the version difference and the equipment difference, they really, it would be a day and night situation. So I'm hoping I'll be able to show that off for you guys. Because Final Fantasy 1 is a really big thing as far as that goes. The version differences, they really matter. So things that you could do in Final Fantasy 1 for the GBA. I mean, you're getting faster level ups, you're doing way more damage on enemies, you're taking less damage from enemies. I couldn't even begin to tell you what the difference are between the GBA and oh, I didn't have the right one, but well, it doesn't matter. That should be. Oh. It's like, why are we doing this damage? So now we're doing 3. And again, it's not that I can't beat it or anything. I'm sure I totally could with enough practice. It is a little, it's quite a bit of a juggle when we get to this second stage. I think we still have the right one, but yeah. Don't worry about those fists. Those fists, they aren't real. They don't exist. The only thing that exists is the combo kicks. Fighting the red minotaurs that are right above us, but they like to move left and right a lot more. They are probably only a few more kicks in order to take out, but they like to move left and right a lot. They like to swing their axes above their head, and it's just can't get as easy of kills and as much experience as quickly if you do that. So yeah, just looking at how this goes and thinking about how that gladiator room is set up with those gargoyles, this is easily the fastest way that we have to gain up experience, probably in like the entire game. So it's almost kind of bad and everything, but I think this is what we're doing is 600 at a time. It's not super terrible though. I was thinking that we were going to have to fight things like the bomb armors, which they give you 240. Kill them kind of quickly. And actually I might as well, since we're not going to use it anyway, let's just have to play quick so that we kill these guys Even if I did, it wasn't by that much. I went like one more, one less. Either way, it's quicker. Unfortunate thing about William is that like he's only got a box in his head, and for the first two phases, that's the only place he can get. It's in the head, and then he does transform, and you can put it in the brain. As well, what it is. I should remember better what it looks like. I've just played through this game like 12 times in like the last 3 months. Secret grinding in this game. Especially if you can deal with kicks, just find yourself a big hitbox and just like shove your foot through it. It's the only important thing you could ever do. Just when you kick in the face 500 times, it's okay. This is what we're doing. Yes, it is totally safe for me. For me, this is totally safe. increases your strength by plus 120%, plus that fighting, I think, and we can do like 10 points of damage per hit. I think this was one of the challenges where I think we spent 12 to 14 hours on this challenge in one day, and it's just probably not going to be doing quite that much again. In fact, I am limiting my streams to 8 hours, but we're not even going 8 hours a day. We're going to go like maybe another 40 minutes or so today. Generally on the Friday streams, we're doing these challenge runs. We'll be doing Dark Souls 2 until it's finished. We're going to be doing challenge runs on top of that. Generally going to be 4 to 8 hours. Wow, that extra 2 points of damage did not do anything for us. Like I've been saying, the real thing is when you get to his second phase, that's when you've got to do a little bit more juggling, and it's not something that's going to particularly be hard or anything like that to really master. But the thing is, when you're sitting there doing the amount of damage that I'm doing, it's just going to take longer. And when you get a level up for another boss anyway, it's best to just level up for the boss. And as I've maybe explained a little bit earlier on my previous streams, but not on Aria, because we haven't been doing Aria for just a couple of weeks since we did this last. So I ended up having a pretty bad cold for about a week and a half. There were some other factors going on as well, so with this last week. Then I ended up having a toothache for about 2 days. And then I ended up having a headache for almost another 48 hours. And I don't particularly like these things that happen because I want to be able to stream. I want to be able to get things done and everything. So that the reason why I bring it up is that it screwed up my hours specifically for people that are watching me on YouTube and on Twitch, or keep track of me on Twitch, or if you're keeping track of me on Twitter as well. That way, you guys can keep up on, you know, what are some of the current challenges I'm working on, what all is going on that you can expect to see from the Gumdrop Gaming channel as far as streaming goes, and as far as challenge videos are going that are going to be up on YouTube. Sure we've got enough time that we can at least gain up 2, maybe 3 more levels before we end this today. So while this does kind of drag out a little bit, yeah, we're almost off a level again, so yeah, we can probably gain up at least 4 more levels at this point. You're giving me these games, like there's literally, like I can sell them off. There's like literally nothing that I really need to buy or anything. Like, we're maxed out on potions and high potions. The mind up and high minds, those we're probably sitting pretty good at too. So I don't know what it is that we would really buy with money. Blocking mail is just extremely valuable. We're probably not going to need it for Graham, but we definitely need it for Julius. It might come in play against Graham, so we're going to keep it for Graham. I mean, I picked it up, went out of the way just to pick it up, so we're going to use it. And if you're just joining me on Twitch and wondering what the heck's going on, we're kicking everything to death in Aria. So I used gameshark to make sure that we could use this skeleton, kicker skeleton attack, and we can also use, what is it, Malthus or whatever. I'm probably picking up the exact wrong one. The one where we can do that kick. This skeleton blaze and kicker skeleton to kick everything with. And these are our only attacks in the game. Are doing this, and doing this. You get exactly 3 attacks. And we are all the way up to Graham. We're not doing good damage against Graham, so I don't want to fight him. It's the only thing. Whether we can beat him or not, it would be an extremely long, drawn-out battle right now. So we're just going to keep leveling up and checking our progress as we go. Checking to see how much strength we're getting up and how much damage we do every time we level up. That way we can get a good feel. I want to be able to do at least 10 points of damage per hit on him. And then I think we're probably sitting at a good range where we can reasonably do the battle in less than like 30 minutes. Because I'm I'm okay with trying to learn attack patterns and everything. I played Dark Souls, guys. I played through all of the Scholars content, so I guess I kind of cheated you guys a little bit on that. It was Scholar content, but I wouldn't recommend it at all. But I really wanted to play. At least we did get through a good section of that. It was still Scholar content. I remember when I uploaded that video today that we changed the title to Scholar Not So Blind. Since there's guys going away, go ahead and do that. Looks like we're up our damage by 2 for that one up. Whatever it is. And it looks like we gained 4 strength from this. Yeah, I'm gonna actually save what the ring is on. Then we'll switch over. Again, I don't know if we've got to have it before the battle starts, but we'll switch over to settings now. And I think we've got nowhere near what we need in order to fight this yet. Also, I think Great Bat's just a little bit faster. Again, just really bad damage. It's bad when you can say that you efficiently found the fastest way to die against this guy. That's alright. We have enough time in the stream that we can at least level up 2 more times, I believe. And that'll probably wrap us up after that. But we gotta see how much damage we'll be doing to Grant before then. I'm guessing at the rate that we're going, and this will probably be, just got caught up on Dark Souls 2 earlier today, but the fact that we'll get some more time next week, we should. Probably got about a maximum of 5 weeks left, I'd say. That should be about all the time that's absolutely going to be needed to finish this challenge, I'm pretty sure. We're not really going to run into any big issues. keep calling them both Grant and Julius. The whole thing I'm basing these numbers on is just what we've seen before from these screens. Is, you know, I have about 12 hours. I can usually accomplish the next goal, but 12-hour screens aren't always really good for you, especially when it's like the end of the night. And if you notice my kick damage, and it is partially because I've got that claim to quit as well. We were doing 64, now we're doing 75. I don't even think that was this level. Yeah, no, it is this level that we're doing 75. The slide kick damage, which does a little bit more anyway. Well, over twice as much more in most situations. Unfortunately, we just cannot do that on Grant. Julius, it's not super wise to. So really chill stream here. We're just kicking it. I have many more lewd comments that I could make, but this is a basilisk and not a cockatrice, so I guess they, on top of being inappropriate, they wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense. But just so you guys know, just so you know, I could. I know you didn't believe in me, but I haven't. Okay, 5,000. Getting close. Yeah, I wanted to end the stream about 9:30 today. Give myself plenty of time to get some sleep, get myself back into the rhythm of things. Got a lot of stuff that I want to do. Not gonna try and get caught up on things, but let's just do things. I feel like if you're trying to just get caught up on things, you're just it's like trying to get caught up on something you can't really do it. You're just putting yourself in a bigger and bigger hole. You just can't ever get yourself out of it. Less than halfway through, probably even. But we'll just go ahead and clear out this entire wave, and we'll see how we're doing. We get it right. Okay, that was only one round. Gotta give myself plenty of time to get killed. Okay. Never mind what I said about fighting through those guys. We're not going to lose all that experience just so I can be stupid and dead. Really not a whole lot more strength up. We got +3. Probably twice as fast with the walking animation, although it doesn't necessarily look like it's so we're doing 5 damage, which I mean, it's almost okay. We're getting better. Still not where I want to be just yet. I'm hoping it, and it should only be, like, we're gonna gain up one more level today. I'm hoping that once we get to where we can do enough damage to hurt Graham, then we're gonna be doing a decent amount of Julius. I'm kind of laughing at my breath right now because I don't think that's gonna be a thing. But we've got a lot of items that we can use. I know where to farm for meat scripts. There's all kinds of extra items or abilities that we can use. Strawberry's gonna get us like a full heal, or at least like 400 more HP. Really, we don't have much more in the way of resources than we might normally have. And while I can take a lot of damage and just heal items, it's not really maybe as much as we think. getting like, no, we can't do that. If we're gonna go for a challenge run, it needs to be an actual challenge. If it was something where you get like maybe 4 or 5 seconds worth of invincibility just to be able to dodge a few sickles from death, which we need for anyway, then that would be okay. But I swear it was at least 20 or 30 seconds. I was like, no, we can't do this. That takes all the challenge out of the challenge. If I remember, and I don't know if they're going to be all that helpful. And like on these extended streams and everything, you know, anything that's like longer than a half hour, it's very easy to just mess up and start dropping inputs. So it was really kind of more of a surprise that cockatrice didn't hit me with his petrification beam when I jumped off him, but it's just because when I jumped to the side, it just kind of was outside of his range. much closer than I thought we were. Good thing we got that basilisk soul. I don't know how we'd ever get it without that. Okay, so yeah, one time there and one time back. So this should be the final loop. Because they're giving us 700 apiece, which is about a little over 2,100. We got about 4,800, so before we killed that guy, which will leave us about 4,100-ish, which means 6 more copper. Good thing we'll be doing more damage because, you know, just as we level up, we're going to take more and more of these basilisks. We hopefully shouldn't have to go past level 70 in order to get done everything that we want to get done, but it could happen. Like I said, Julius is really our only stopping point in this run, as far as I can tell. Grant's going to be just a little bit annoying on the second phase, but I was handling it kind of okay last time. Okay, so 152, so another 3, so we might see just like 1 or 2 extra points of damage. We just want to really just know where we're at. That's probably going to be the final actual save of the run for today. And then we'll find somebody to raid. It's faster. Not that we'd use the R button for anything in this fight anyway. Maybe that would be a way to help dodge lasers. So yeah, we're doing 6 points of damage. And maybe I'll just see how well we do. If it just becomes a really stupid long amount of time, probably won't keep going. I think that one's the best attack. I think that one's the one that he will stay in place for the longest amount of time. unfortunately, I do not know what the HP values are for his phases. I do know he has, I don't know, roughly 5,000, 6,000 HP, something like that. But the amount of hits that you need to do on phase 1 is roughly equal to the amount of hits that you got to do on phase 2. And like I said, we could probably use the bat to just get out of the way of the laser for just a moment on the 3rd phase. I just don't know how that's going to really work out. And here's the thing, before you even start hitting them, you could easily get yourself down to 1 HP on the 1st phase and still be at max HP by the time you get into phase 2 if you're using the strats I'm using at the level that I'm doing this. Yeah, you see, we've already been 3 minutes. We've been over 3 minutes on this one phase alone. This is the easiest of the 3 phases. For several reasons. Generous hitbox there. Here's the thing, like extra 4 damage doesn't sound like it would be a whole lot. It really does not. But when you consider how many times I had to hit him just to get him into phase 2, like there was quite a bit that could have been done. And like I said, you know, I can practice that and get a lot better at it. Not going to really make a huge amount of difference. So I'm going to make our backup saves right now. We'll go ahead and hit save. And we'll save here. Okay, perfect. But that is going to wrap us up. If you're joining me here on Twitch, hold on for a minute and we will raid as well. But thank you for joining me today, guys. Thank you for the follows on Twitch and on Twitter. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. Thank you for just being here, guys. Really appreciate it. And yeah, just... thank you for the donations coming in as well. I really appreciate all that stuff, guys. But I am the Gumdrop Gamer. You guys have been watching the Gumdrop Gaming channel. Stay awesome, bros and broettes. I'll see you next time. Bye.